this episode, we are going to be heading to the northernmost point of Australia. We are not just going to be exploring this in our four-wheel drives, we're going to be doing it on foot and from the air as well. And of course, it wouldn't be an Uncle Paulie trip without something going wrong. I just binned it. So make sure you hang around, guys. I've got a lot to pack into this one and I'm going to get stuck straight into it. We are starting this journey 900 kilometres north of Cairns at the Jardine River Ferry, which is the first thing that you'll come to after completing the old Telegraph track. The Jardine River is the largest river in the Cape York Peninsula, and it is what separates the people on the north side from pretty much the rest of Australia. Tonight's accommodation is at Punsan Bay, so that is where we're heading, but we are going to stop for a quick look in Seisha and fuel up in Bamaga on the way. Jono, where are we? Seisha.
Gonna see if we can find some fish for bush lettuce to catch.
Gonna try and catch our lunch. Unfortunately, no fish were caught off the Seisha jetty in the production of this video, and we sent it back into Bamaga to get some fuel. Just pulled in here to the Bamaga servo, airing up.
Got the air up, yeah. Trucks don't really like the low pressure.
Gonna melt them off on the bitumen.
Yeah, pretty much.
High score. How much?
$294.
Oh. Just stopped in at the iconic Croc tent. Got ourselves a few souvenirs. What do we got there, Jesso?
A few stubby holders.
Ooh, a couple
tea
of stubby
towel,
holders, tea towel,
sticker.
sticker for the fridge in the canopy, and I've got myself a new hat. So how are you enjoying the trip, Josh?
Oh, I'm loving it, mate. It's been bloody unreal.
Seen any crocodiles? Punsan Bay is a small resort located about 14 kilometres from the tip of Australia. If you are planning a visit to Punsan Bay, I would highly recommend booking in advance because it can get quite busy. Fortunately, we booked some cabins in advance and we pretty much had the whole place to ourselves. This is where we're camping tonight. Cabins at Punsan Bay. Just got the rooftops up, airing them out. Go for a bit of a walk and have a look what's down here. Punsan Bay is one of my favourite places in the world, and I didn't actually record a lot of it because I genuinely just wanted to have a beer and enjoy it. Oh, what is reckon? Good pizza?
Good pizza.
The famous wood-fried pizza that I've been talking about.
Wood pizza. Wood fried.
Is it?
Good fired.
Oh, g'day guys. Today we are going exploring around the tip. We stayed in these beautiful air-conditioned cabins last night at Punsan Bay. We had the air conditioners cranking and it was the best sleep ever. Today's plan is we're gonna go for a bit of explore around the tip. I think there's a little four-wheel drive track, just sort of shortcut to the tip. We might do that on the way back, but we're gonna go check out the war ruins. There's also a abandoned like whole resort thing here. It's got a pool and everything, so I've never seen that in person with my own eyes. So we're gonna go have a look at that and we're gonna go to the tip, get a picture. I'm gonna be taking my new hat. We're gonna go check out 5 beaches as well, and then we're gonna come back to Punsan Bay and we're gonna have wood-fried pizza and get on the beers. So we headed on into Bamaga to get some breakfast from the bakery, and one of the local boys there had something quite impressive to show us.
We've been told to come in and have a look at the hall.
At the hall. Full S-Cube craze, look at that.
That's 1 day's worth.
1 day's worth.
So just one person free diving has managed to catch this whole whiskey worth in just shallow water.
It's insane. Well done.
That's so cool.
I don't know about you guys, but I probably wouldn't be getting in the ocean up here. However, these guys do know what they're doing, and hopefully he gets a good payday this week. Just a few Ks out of Bamaga, we are pulling into a plane that has crashed during World War II. Now, the interesting thing about this is the plane has crashed there and they've just put a fence around it and no one's interfered with it since. So we're just reading the sign. What actually happened here?
Flight crashed en route from Brisbane to New Guinea.
Brisbane to New Guinea. The flight crashed.
Took 9 hours to get here.
9 hours.
Got 3 RAF soldiers and then 2 USA soldiers as well.
And they've made this memorial for it. Did the plane actually crash here?
Yeah. Yep.
So this plane actually crashed right here, and they've just put a fence around it and put a monument thing here for it, memorial. Where to next? Jono tour guide?
We're going to head into the Bamaga airport where there's the old fuel stores from the war as well.
Yep.
So we'll head out there, go have a look at that. I think there's a couple more wrecks that might have survived the bushfires, so we'll try and find them.
Cool. So we're just down here at the next crash site. What have we got here? Devon?
Not much of what was a plane.
This is a Bristol Beaufort Mark II.
Where did you get the 2?
Is that an 8? Okay. Australian-made twin-engine torpedo bomber. That sounds cool. So this is what it's meant to look like, and that's what it looks like now. There's part of it there, and there's a bit of it over there, and there's a bit more of it down there. Where to next, tour guide Jono?
Fuel dumping site.
I think we're heading to the tip now.
To the tip. What are we going to do? Get rid of our rubbish?
Yeah.
So Devon's not coming home.
$8 for, whoa.
No, you can't help it if you have been tempted by fruit hanging ripe on the tree. And I feel useless, don't care what the truth is. You will be here from the days. Just do you hear me? Don't try to condemn me. So tired, I sleep through the light. If you desire to lay here beside me, come to my sweet melody. Bring it back, sing it back.
Pretty cool little drive down to the tip through this little rainforest. It's hard to imagine that there's going to be a abandoned resort in here, but pretty keen to see.
Bring it back, sing it back. Bring it back, sing it back to me.
So we have had a change in plans, and because the sun is partially out, we've decided that we're going to walk to the tip now instead of checking out these ruins. We're going to check them out on the way back. Grab myself a hard fizz for the walk and a hard fizz for the tip. We're just grabbing a couple of pics of the utes. So we're just walking down the beach halfway, and then we're going to walk up over a big hill, and the tip's on the other side. Couple casualties at the end of the beach. Didn't wear your boots. No dramas here. Here we go. Oh! Coop's over here, is doing the bonus line. Getting a run up. Here he goes. Hit it with pace. I feel like I'm on school camp.
Where's my backpack?
Here's a view. Here we have a wild species walking through the bush as he makes his way down to the tip, hunting for a VB.
Oh, look at that. That's a sign.
Yes-o! Wow.
Now this, folks, this is why we buy four-wheel drives.
We walked here. I'm going to lose my hat here. That's why if this up goes, I'm not going in after it. Wow. You are standing at the northernmost point of the Australian continent. Bad spot for a fizz.
So what did it cost you to get here, Liam?
A dip.
Some engine nearly, an airbox,
A hydrolocked motor.
and a bunch of good mates.
And a bunch of Canadian club cans. Seen any crocodiles around here?
No.
That'd be croc. Only a short drive from the car park, we are now pulling into the Pajinka Wilderness Lodge, which is an abandoned resort located at the tip. Whoa. This resort was opened in 1986 by the British Pilot Airways, and it cost $1.2 million to build. There was a point in time where Qantas actually owned this resort, and it eventually got given to the traditional owners of the land, and it was closed in 2002 and has remained abandoned since.
Holy, look at the size of that washing machine.
This big washing machine. Oh, I should have brought me clothes. So I just have a little walk through this abandoned resort. It's pretty weird. What was it, Jono? It was a full, like...
It was a resort. It was the northernmost resort in the country.
northernmost resort in the country. It's got full power and everything in here. Probably doesn't work. Ugh. It's been abandoned and it's just been absolutely trashed, and it's just here near the tip, so there's a whole...
It belonged to Ansett. So when Ansett Airlines built this, and then I'm pretty sure Ansett, when they closed, gave it to Qantas, and then Qantas ran it for a bit, and then they gave it to some private owners, and then just that was it.
And that was it. So she's a bit trashed now, but yeah, we're just having a bit of a geeze. It's kind of a bit scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, did you just make that in the kitchen?
Yeah, reception has a few fucking singers in there.
Not a bad looking pool. I'll go for a dip. We're probably standing too close to the edge of this pool. There's probably... Oh, they won't collapse. The crocodile will jump out and eat us though. There's more stuff down there. There's like another little building.
Oh, that's good.
Are you scared of spiders? You go first.
You've got a t-shirt, you won't feel them.
Where are they?
I can't see them, I can just feel them.
Alright, everyone, follow me. MTV, welcome to my crib. Come on in, guys. What the hell's going on in here?
Lockie, they're renovating.
Oh, they didn't flush.
Oh, bullshit.
Where's the door, Brock?
We're putting a new one in there. It's not finished yet.
I'm stuck.
In there. No one flushed in there either.
We should have just stayed here. It would have been way cheaper than Punxsutawney.
I think it would have been cheaper. The aircon would have been nicer.
Definitely not air conditioned in here. Ooh, what was that noise? Well, the door's not doing much. Well, this one looks a bit extra scary. It's like really dark in there. Oh! Oh, what was that? Get out! Oh!
Fucking bats.
Oh, that is not cute.
Yeah.
That is gross. Alright, I think we have seen enough. Now it's like a maze to find our way out of here. If anyone's looking for a nice resort to stay at, definitely don't pick this one.
You reckon 5-star?
Oh, I reckon we could improve it a
This
bit.
would be 5-star in Emu.
Enough beers to anything is 5-star accommodation.
I bet a 5-star Macca's Garden better. I think this is where you check in up here, or it's the bar, either one.
Oh, it actually looks kind of like welcoming. That is us done at the resort. Now we're going to head to 5 beaches and check out all 5 of the beaches. You reckon, Jess?
I'm excited.
We're back on the road off to Somerset, also known as 5 Beaches because there is 5 beaches there. But it wasn't long before Brock found himself in a little bit of trouble. I just binned it. Don't run on the red clay. And we're just driving down the road and Brock has sent it into the ruts and nearly rolled it.
How did that feel?
These wheels are off the ground.
Are they?
Yes.
Front wheelies. Both of them are. Yeah. Off the ground. I was wrong anymore to dig in the other side. The gimbal.
In the morning, it gets a bit low there.
Which let us on the winch jobs again. How fast did you hit that?
Like
20. I've never seen Brock drive at 20 k's an hour in my life.
Dig yourself in a bit.
Oh, he's coming. Can I get a report on the track conditions?
Oh, pretty good.
Oh. We've got more issues now. Jono's run out of battery power and Brock's stuck. I reckon this is the line. Stay high. Not there.
Tried to do.
Yeah, but he was probably going like 100 k's an hour.
Yeah, no. If he was doing 100, he would have made it.
You would have been doing 120.
That's what you got wrong. There wasn't 3 digits on the speedo.
Would you like a King Chrome jump pack? Oh, I reckon I'm going to have to go get the King Chrome one.
Probably gonna have to.
Oh, probably going to have to. On the King Chrome one. Might need it. I'll go and get it. But tread with caution this time. Oh, the gold you from TikTok. You go, Uncle Jono.
Oh, thanks, mate.
The old King Chrome special to save the day, maybe.
Maybe.
If it's all in there. And it's got like a little button just on there. On that. See, it's got boost. Press that boost button and then go smack the key.
Go for it.
So just to clarify, we did try and start the car with other jumps packs and it didn't work, did it?
It didn't. It
actually did.
Genuinely, like there's multiple jump packs here and they didn't work and King Chrome did, I have to say.
He has to admit it. The King Chrome has saved the day. What actually happened, Jono? It's just an overcurrent.
Overcurrent on the lithium. So
Overcurrent on the lithium.
the BMS just decided enough was enough.
Enough was enough. It had had enough. Not called it a day. It was not hanging around in that hole. What's the plan now? Hit it faster.
Yeah, 4th gear.
We've just got out of that bog hole. That was a little bit of excitement. Just to clarify, this is actually just the road. It's just a good example of how bad the roads can be up here. Like, you'll be just driving along and there'll be a huge crater in the middle of the road and they'll just have a couple of white posts bashed in around it. It's unreal up here. They've just put white posts in the middle of the road and everyone just drives around it. We are currently at one of 5 beaches, I think. I think that's where we are. I can only see one beach. This is beach number 2.
Right, beach number 2. So they're 2 very small beaches at start, little coves.
Is that number 3 over there?
Yeah, number 3, and it's actually a decent beach.
Oh, it's actually a good beach. So this one's covered in what? Blue bottle jellyfish.
Yeah, we've got blue bottles everywhere.
Blue bottles everywhere. How does your car still manage to look clean? I know the side's brown, but the bonnet and that.
Unbelievable. I have no
Like, look
idea.
at my use. This is just the colour of it. This thing looks trashed. Lucky we've got the bush wraps on there. Look at all the scratches. It was pretty overgrown where we just come through.
Yeah, unfortunately I didn't have bush wraps, I just had mud wraps.
Jono's just going to repaint his whole car when it gets too scratched.
Yeah, it's an Isuzu. You barely get paint from factory, so.
Yeah. just finished up at Somerset, 5 beaches. Jesso drove for half. Jesso drove for half of it, and she's currently driving now. We're heading back to Punsan Bay, and we're gonna have some wood fried pizzas if we make it there with Jess driving. What do you think of the trip so far, Jesso?
It's been good, other than some rainy weather.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of wet weather, which is...
It's still hot.
Yeah, it's still hot, which is weird. Like, we're driving through a rainforest now, and it feels like we're in the high country on a cold day. But we've got the aircon blasting because it's hot as outside. It's about 30 degrees, I'd say, and very humid. So, pretty cool driving around in here, though, isn't it?
Very cool.
Now it's all like dark, and we're in like a spooky looking forest.
Sun's out again.
The sun has appeared for a change.
Guessing that it went left.
I reckon we need to go left. What's been your favourite part of the trip so far?
Probably the tally track.
Which part of the tally track?
Camping at the waterfall that night.
Sam's Creek, I agree.
Creek.
Sam's Creek waterfall, awesome swimming spot. I think that's actually like a little secret spot that everyone knows about. But yeah, it's just like a little camp spot on the river there at Sam's Creek, and it was so nice. The colour of the water was beautiful, and there's like a little waterfall, and you can swim there. And
we got there early enough to enjoy it. It wasn't just driving on it.
We've been sanding it for this whole trip, sort of since we left home. But we did slow down a bit along the tally track, and we were doing like half a day, sort of pull up after lunch and have a bit of a swim in the creek, sit around, drink a few beers and whatever. So yeah, it was nice to just chill out there. We got there nice and early and had a bit of a relaxation.
And we'd already gone to the other waterfalls, which were Fruit Bat and Twin Falls.
Yeah, Twin Falls, Fruit Bat and Twin Falls. So yeah, that day, maybe that day was the favourite day. So yeah, our best day so far.
And it was good weather the whole day too.
That is correct. So yeah, our best day so far, I agree with Jess, was the day we went to the waterfalls, and then we camped at Sam's Creek at the waterfall there. So just for anyone that's watching this and you're planning a trip or whatever, that's where we would recommend. Send it. More horses. We are now heading back to Punsan Bay, where we are staying for a second night. We're going to have a few beers and a wood-fired pizza, and then we're going to get up bright and early and go for a ride in a helicopter. So we're down here at Loyalty Beach this morning. Mum, Dad and son Devon going for a ride on a helicopter. How nice is this? This is Loyalty Beach campground. Camp all along here on the beach. Toilet blocks, there's powered sites, unpowered sites, whatever, but our helicopter is coming to pick us up from here somewhere. Oh, here it comes. This is our lift to KFC. Alden is our pilot today, he's over there somewhere, and we're going for a lap around the tip. We're gonna go up through the centre and then back down the coast. Wow. Ready to take off. So Alden made sure he'd done a couple of laps around the end of the tip, so we all got a look from both sides of the helicopter, and then he took us back down the coast. Now, Alden also pointed out lots of things that we would have no idea about, some of the islands and some of the places that are inland off the coast. But one of the coolest things that he showed us was where there was a resident crocodile that hangs around the mouth of a creek, and he said, oh, he's only there, you know, every now and then. He was there the other day when I went past, but we'll go and have a look anyway. And sure enough, we done a U-turn, went over to his little spot, and there was a massive salty sunbacon on the sand. So that was pretty cool to see. There's this helicopter handbrake. It's probably better than a Land Cruiser handbrake. What do you reckon of the helicopter ride, Jess?
Very cool.
Very cool. What do you reckon, son Devon?
That was good.
Good time. So this is our pilot here, Alden. Thank you very much, Alden.
Thank you.
Anyone wants to go for a helicopter ride while they're up here, Loyalty Beach, and it's Bungee Helicopters.
That's it.
Highly recommend.
Great one. Thank you.
Thank you. See you later. Alrighty guys, that helicopter ride officially marks the end of our Cape York trip. From here, we started heading south. In the next episode, we are heading to the Simpson Desert. Last time I was in the Simpson Desert, it was extremely wet and we got extremely bogged. And guess what happens in this next episode? If you did like this episode and you're keen to see more, make sure you subscribe. I have got a couple more trip episodes coming, and then we're going to be getting back into the shed to do some repairs on the car. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you give this video a like, and I appreciate if you do leave a comment and let me know what you thought of it.